Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from, I don't think this is Jolochip. I think it's Jolochip. I don't know how this is meant to be pronounced. I'm just going to call it Jolochip. This is the a black deadly chip, the last chip challenge, and I think this came out. I don't think there's a date on it here, but I think this this product line came out prior to Paqui's last year, which was 2023. Trying to get on, I assume trying to get on the bandwagon, or possibly to represent another country's take on it. So I did another chip called the Don't Scream Chip Challenge, also from India. This is not from, I think the other one was Hyderabad or something like that. This one is Haryana, I guess. I don't know. But I know something interesting is that the other one referenced that hell will be easy after the chip. This one is referencing that the road to hell will be easy after this. There's another chip company called Joy Toss, I believe, that has another one of these chip challenges as well. I doubt that I'll be getting to that one or the Red Reaper, because those are way more expensive. But I just find it really curious that they're all referencing either hell or the road to hell being easier after eating a specific food product. And here's the spice nut. You're saying don't get caught up on it. Okay, whatever. If you're allergic, yeah, don't eat. Don't eat if you're children, or don't eat if you're pregnant. And this one is referencing that if you touch any of the soft tissues, any of the sensitive bits, such as eyes or your nose or your genitals, with any pepper powder, you will find discomfort. A very specific, unpleasant warming sensation as it were. So this, I have not opened this. This is the packaging it came with. So we actually have graphics on the inside. I couldn't find any actual rules for this. They got really, look at this. They got really happy though with the foil. So this is made with Carolina Reaper, short-term loss of speech, mouth on fire, impaired vision from tears, extreme profanity. So I've done a number of challenges, including ones that I have failed, and they're all in the challenge playlist. I don't think I have ever had any enhanced profanity due to eating any of these products. So anyway, I don't know if I couldn't find any rules for this. I'm going to assume it's just another, just eat it and then you win kind of a thing. Any last words? The Reaper is waiting. So they got a little bit more intensive on the graphics here. This is closer to one chip equals a skull. This is closer in terms to the graphics of the Paqui. And I don't know if they're trying to make a stab here to be added to one of the various leagues to see if they want to add in the products so that you can get points or something. I don't know, but it's just I really wonder if these companies are at least somewhat related, just because they use on the copy, like I said, all those weird references to hell. They're all coffin-shaped boxes, but again, that's probably more Paqui than anything else. This is Will this stand? Sure it will. This is the chip packaging. So graphically, I think this is quite good. I have no issues with any of this. So let's just open it up and take a look here. I just broke it. Damn it. It looks pretty, but this is really dumb packaging. You know what? Actually, let's do this. This is really stupid packaging. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if it's broken. Taking it out. Which is very... okay. Look at this. I'm not going to eat all of that. Oh, man. Oh. There's a weird smokiness to this. This is actually a pretty stinky chip. So definitely it has a lot more, you can see powder on it. Then oh my God, this reeks. A lot more powder than some of the other ones out there. So I imagine this will be hotter than the Don't Scream. I don't know if it'll be as hot as Paqui. I forget what year it was. 2021, I think, was the one that I thought was the hottest year. But you could, it's just, I mean, if that's all this is just a chip with a bunch of powder on it, I don't know. The chip looks very, very similar though, although not as thick to the other one. But I guess this is probably closer to Paqui than the Don't Scream. But all right, I guess let's. This is going to be awful tasting, I'm sure of that. But all right, let's just start with this. Oh, Fear of the Reaper. I just noticed it said that. Ooh, man. You know, this is flavor not as bad as I was expecting. Very dry though, very dusty. Very unpleasant. Ugh. I guess I'll give that a 1. The flavor is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The chip itself isn't good, but the actual flavor of the seasoning is quite nice. I think they should market this as an actual chip line. We'll give it a second, see if we get any kind of build out of it. It's a 1. It was a 1 at. Yes, I do dare. Oh. Why is all this on here? I don't know. It's going to build more than a 1. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty easy challenge. Oh, let's just be honest. There's no difficulty to this particularly at all. It is a bit bitey on the tongue. I'm not going to try to consume the rest of that powder. That is a step too far. This is nowhere near the hottest one chip. In fact, I don't think this is anywhere near any of the one chips. You know, and that's kind of the question I had going in was, is this an actual real Is it a real thing? You know, or is it scamtacular? Certainly the graphics are very nice. They obviously spent some money on the packaging. I'll give them that. But flavor-wise, this was actually, I would say flavor-wise is more impressive than heat-wise. Heat-wise, I do have a bit of a runny nose. No, what am I supposed to have here? Short-term loss of speech. Okay, you've seen when I've eaten really, really hot stuff, or other people have as well. It does interfere with your ability to speak normally, and sometimes even coherently. And that was kind of the idea with the the hot wings show. You know, I think that was part of the issue with why they dialed it down too, because if you make it so hot that they're just sort of reaching for breath the entire time, how would you ever expect to interview them? So short-term loss of speech is supposed to be first, and then mouth on fire, which I would think would be the opposite. Impaired vision from tears. I'm not particularly tearing up. Extreme profanity. I do, you know, I don't have any issue. I don't have any, there's no stigma attached to me for profanity or curse words or whatever. I honestly just don't really care that much. So occasionally I'll use them. Most of the time I don't. But certainly I've never eaten something really hot and just went on a profanity-laced tirade. I save that for when I'm playing video games or music or doing other activities where, you know, if I get frustrated where I'm not successful. Eating hot foods has never instilled that in me, and it certainly isn't here. So I guess, you know, as a beginner challenge, it's fine. You could do this as a beginner challenge. In fact, it might be actually good for that because the heat is very nominal comparatively, but the flavor is actually quite good. This is a sort of it's an easy challenge, but also it's one that isn't offensive because you're not gagging on the horrific flavor. There is a weird sort of smokiness to this. I'm assuming that's what maybe that's what the charcoal is the part of. My tongue's not black, so that's good. Possibly. I don't know. I'm torn between thinking this is a gimmick or just you know, kind of another knockoff or a legit product. I really don't know. They have a lot of other stuff as well. The makers of this, they've got like other products I won't be doing. But there is one other chip. You can see that as well. It's a chocolate chip. You can check out that video as well in the challenges playlist. I think I posted that before this one. But they got like a hot sauce. The smokiness was actually, you know, kind of nice. I don't know. Flavor-wise, I like this more than I was impressed by the heat, which, like I said, is very minimal. So, what's the phrase? What's the phrase in England? Is it done and dusted? Is that what we're going to say? Let's say that. That was the Jolochip. Last chip challenge, done and dusted. That means finished, right? Over and finished. Successfully, again, I couldn't find any rules for this. I don't know if there's supposed to be a timer or not. I'm not going to use one if that's not in the rules. I think it was just finish the chip, so that's what I did, and this is the end. Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.